Hey everybody, Steve Borey here from the Jackpot Gents. I am at Resorts World Bimini. I am here on a trip with my wife Michelle. We're having a very nice time, and I'm here with the general manager of the property, Andrew Kurzman. So Andrew had some questions for you, please.
Yes.
We're enjoying our stay here, and just first of all, I want to ask, because now I've lived in Florida for over 50 years, and traditionally I always heard of Bimini as being a place where you went, a sleepy little town where you went for fishing, and Hemingway used to like to go there and fish.
That's right.
Ernest Hemingway, the famous writer. So somewhere along the way, this big development came in here, and I'm not quite sure of the history of it. Could you give us a little background on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, we're happy to have you here. We're glad that you're enjoying your time in Bimini, the Bahamas. Resorts World Bimini is really a product of over a decade of development in this area that started with the Bimini Bay home community that resides just across the street from our hotel and casino here. It started out as a residential place with Fisherman's Village as an entertainment destination where we have some food and beverage options, some retail options. And the marina, as you mentioned, this is the fishing capital of the Bahamas, and some will say the world, but boating was really what made Bimini a destination that allowed Resorts World Bimini to be a part of the growth from there.
So now you're saying the colorful houses across the way, that's where it all started? That was it originally?
Yeah, that was the original development of Bimini Bay as a community here, and it started a little over 10 years ago, and the casino was actually built separate from the hotel. The casino came roughly 10 years ago as well. And that was just a standalone 10,000 square foot casino that guests would visit when they were staying in the residences across the street. After some time, about 3 years, the hotel became part of the scope, and it was added on as an extended development of the casino building.
Okay, and how big is the hotel? It's a Hilton hotel.
Yes, so Resorts World Bimini is comprised of a Hilton hotel, which we run, which is 305 guest rooms. We have 18 suites. 9 of them are poolside suites that run patios just right along the side, the infinity pool that we have down on the first floor. And this casino is 10,000 square feet. We've got 160 slot machines in there. We've recently introduced some interblock electronic table games of roulette and craps. And as you know, we have some table games down there as well. We've got approximately 25 table games.
Now, how do most people come here? When we came on this, is it Balearia?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Balearia Ferry.
Okay, from Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. And,
Yes.
and how do most people come by that, or they come by plane or cruise ship, or how do they get here?
Sure, yeah, it's a very dynamic destination. By person count, the cruise ships bring the most people to the island. In the past 2 years, we just welcomed over 1 million passengers not too long ago. So when the cruise ships are here, we see a very large influx of people. As far as overnight guests, hotel stays, the majority of people do come through the Balearia Ferry. It's a very convenient option located there in Port Everglades. It's about a 2-hour ride over to the island. We do have other options though. The seaplane is probably the most adventurous for those that may be up for a seaplane ride and maybe have never done one before. That takes off out of Fort Lauderdale Airport and lands at the seaplane base right here in the resort community. So you land on the water, our tram will pick you up, bring you to the hotel, get you checked in.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes.
Now where do most of your customers come from? You say a lot of them from the cruise ship, but say the people who come here, are they Floridian residents? Or?
Sure, yeah. We primarily welcome a lot of South Florida residents, so we're grateful for all those people that have made Bimini a summer destination that they always go to, and those that come more frequently to boat and experience the waters off the island here. More recently, we've seen a lot of growth from the Northeast markets. Resorts World has properties up in the New York area, and so there's some brand awareness that's growing from being a part of the Resorts World family. And then also through California, where we see guests that have visited Resorts World Las Vegas get exposed to the brand and learn of Resorts World Bimini and come here and pay us a visit.
Now I've been to that one in New York, which is at the old Aqueduct Racetrack.
That's right.
That's a huge place.
Yes,
very huge.
it is.
Now, what kind of amenities do you offer the guests here in the hotel, in the property?
Yeah, absolutely. So the hotel itself has 2 pools. I mentioned the first floor pool is Infinity Edge lagoon pool with a swim-up bar in it. And then on the 5th floor, we have a rooftop Infinity Edge pool that overlooks the bay and the beautiful waters and sunrises here. That's an adult-only pool, so it's a little lively. upbeat atmosphere that we program up there for guests. Inside the hotel, we have 3 restaurants. We have the Tides, which is where we serve breakfast and dinner. Sushi Bar, which is authentic sushi Asian cuisine that we serve nightly for dinner. And then Hemingway's, which is our casino bar and restaurant that's open nightly as well for lunch and dinner.
Now, you have a big private beach somewhere, because my wife and I came once on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And we took a brief tour. We weren't here that long, but I think they took us on the tram. Now you have a private beach down there that's for the hotel guests?
We do, yes. Our guests are very fortunate to also have access to Bimini Beach, which is an adjacent beach club area that's been developed over the past couple of years. We do welcome a lot of cruise ship passengers to that area. However, our hotel guests get to take part in that experience as well. That also has Beach 360, which is a nice casual restaurant there beachside that's open to anyone.
All right, now I want to focus on the casino. This is our specialty. I love to talk about casinos.
Yes.
Now, what are the hours for your casino?
We do vary the hours based on what's happening on the island. So if a cruise ship is in port with us, we'll open at 10 a.m. If it's a weekday, we'll stay open until about midnight. On the weekends, we stay open a little bit later until 2 a.m. So Friday and Saturday, we stay open a little bit later for everyone. And then if there isn't a cruise ship in, we usually take that as a moment of rest and open the casino a little bit later in the day, about 5 o'clock. Obviously, with the weather and the sun, sand, and sea here in Bimini, the destination is meant to be outdoors during the day, so we see a lot of people looking for the casino action at night.
Now, what games do you have in the casino as far as table games? I was down there. I played 3-card poker.
Yep.
I understand you have Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
Yep.
Of course, blackjack, craps, roulette.
You got it.
Baccarat.
You nailed it.
And am I missing any other table games?
No,
any exotic table games?
That's the offering. Yeah.
Okay, and you do have a high limit casino in there. I took a little look around. I saw you had a 0 roulette wheel.
We do, yeah. A special occasion 0 roulette wheel in the high limit room does exist. Yes.
Okay, so that's what, like special requests? Or?
Yeah, we do have some return players that prefer certain games, and based on history and relationship that they've formed with the brand, we will offer some of those games on a request basis when we're able to.
All right. Now I noticed the blackjack rules were fairly decent. 3-2 for blackjack. Some casinos nowadays they only pay 6-5.
Yeah.
So that was a plus for gamblers. We looked at the video poker, all single line, but the pay tables weren't too bad. Actually, they were better than they were on the cruise ship when we came here. And I want to ask you now. You have a player's card system.
We do.
Now, is that linked to all the Resort World properties?
It's connected, but not necessarily linked. Obviously, we're a part of the same family, but the play doesn't transfer from property to property quite yet. So right now, if a guest was a Resorts World Genting Rewards holder and a Resorts World customer at another property, they could show us their account and their card, and we would be able to offer them a commensurate experience here with new play. Something that we do to just entice people to come to Bimini and experience the resort and get a little bit of the comforts of home that they may be used to in their neighborhood.
Now, it's a point system. I was playing it. I haven't really looked into it. I know I was earning points. Now, is there a redemption schedule for how many points? Do you get cash back or free play? Or
Yeah. The slot play is a point per dollar, and customers have the option to use those complimentaries for redemptions on their bill for their current stay, or they'll receive offers that are based on the play that the customer records on their card. So that could be coming down for a slot tournament with the comped admission and buy-in for the tournament, the room, ferry, potentially airfare based on the play.
Now, I know this Friday, the day we're leaving, you're having a $75,000 blackjack tournament.
We are.
So is that an invitational tournament?
It is, yes. So by invitation only, Genting Rewards cards holders, not just that have only been to Bimini, but we do extend that invite to some of our sister property players as well. So we get a lively group here that creates for some good energy in the casino and a fun-filled weekend.
Okay. Now, if a player is rated, I think you sort of touched on this. If someone's rated, say, at Resorts World Las Vegas, and they want to come here, it's not a problem. What, did they contact a host or?
Exactly. Yeah, we would put them in contact with our Genting Rewards team, our player development host, and just consult with our colleagues over there and understand the play and the history and prepare an offer to welcome them here.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it would also apply if they were a rated player at another competitor casino to you?
We would be interested to know that, yeah. And we would certainly, look at a customer as an individual basis based on their loyalty card that they hold.
All right. Well, I enjoy, as always, talking about casinos.
Yes.
It's been great to meet you. Thank you for the nice welcome you've shown us here. And if people want to find out more about Resorts World Bimini, how would they do that?
Yes, and thank you for being here. We appreciate it. The best place to learn more would be rwbimini.com. You can learn everything about the property and the resort amenities there. You can sign up for our newsletter and get all of our promotional email offers right to your inbox there. We have a extended Cyber Month special here with 40% off packages right now. So it's a great time to book a stay to come to Bimini.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Andrew, for taking time to talk with us today.
Thank you very much.